Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're still working on Yukon, and we're also doing hardcore mode. So I thought, why not add a third series? We're going to go ahead and start into Russia, into Tamir or Taymyr or however it's probably Tamir. And I'm going to take a look tonight at. So first of all, we have where is it? We got this truck that's a DLC truck. This truck that's a DLC truck. This truck that's a DLC truck. Now, obviously, the Khan is great. We know that the Taz is great, or whatever it is, the Yar, that's what it's called. But I want to mess around with some of the trucks that we haven't played with yet, including this thing. That's ridiculous. So we're going to customize these. I'm going to use each of these to scout a post and see how. Wow, a lot of this is still locked. So we're going to have to find some of this. We got a 104 engine, standard. What is this? What's the difference here? C+. This gives a little bit better power to weight. Gearbox, archaic. This outdated, impact-sensitive gearbox only offers 3 gears, making up for the lack of gears with excellent fuel efficiency. That's kind of cool. But we're going to put a Snowrunner in there. These are all locked still. Wow. Okay, so there's not going to be a whole lot of choices here. All-terrain. And so we can only do certain things because we don't have we have inappropriate suspension. I think this is mostly a mud region, so we'll go with the mud tires. And even in Russia, I guess they have Chevy hubs, because that makes sense. Autonomous Scout. Snorkel, absolutely. Frame add-ons. We definitely want to put the roof rack on. I'm going to load these things up. I mean, I know. Do I need it? Let's see, what's the stock? Yeah, might as well have a spare wheel, even though it's kind of useless. Double pipe. What are those? Slanted. That's kind of mean looking. I don't know. That might be too trucky for me. This is more Jeepy looking. If we do that front one, then we should probably do the rear bumper. So we're going to play around with these tonight. Oh, you can't do the wheel mount? Okay, well, fine. Be that way. The horns, searchlight. I always go with the searchlight. Side pipe thresholds are cool. Cool. We go with the non-Chevy rims. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the solid color. Let's see. Do they have any military? Oh, that's cool. Oh, vintage looking. I like that. I like a lot of the Russian blues. So there's our first scout. Let's go ahead and do one scout point with this. We got how many on this map? 1, 2, 3. Well, how appropriate is that? We got 3 points and three scouts to try out. Or was there 4? I think we had 4. Well, we'll do something else with another scout, so maybe we'll unlock missions. So I'm going to be going out here, and we're going to go up this road right here, it looks like. We're holding 60 liters. We got a little bit of fuel on the roof. This has all-time all-wheel drive and all-time diff lock. That's pretty nice. We've kind of taken it away from its military roots, though. Never been inside this car. Oh, that's cool. I like this cockpit. That's cool. I like the vintage military. It's like the Russians' version of the American Jeep. Simple, straightforward. We get stuck on a log and we're already doused in mud. So once again, this Scout is not it's upgraded as much as I can just out of the garage. It's not upgraded all the way, but we'll need to also do a group picture. I forgot about that before I call it quits. Which road am I going to the left? Yeah, I'm going left here. Okay. Well, this says we're going to Akapa. And already we're struggling. I can't imagine anything not struggling, but having the lift kit would probably help this quite a bit. So far, fuel consumption is not bad at about 2.6. It's not great either, but it's impression. What do you expect? Can I get a little more speed? I'm just afraid of digging in. I kind of like this like I like the Jeep, though. Like, it's kind of the same idea in that it's very small. It can probably squeeze through some very tight spaces that you can't do with some of the bigger Scouts. I'm imagining this probably does not have any trailer attachments because it is so tiny. But it's a pretty usable Scout here. Not as good a climber as the Jeep, but not bad. Actually, that wasn't bad at all. I take that back. And I love the fact that you don't have to worry about the diff lock or all-wheel drive, and it still gets decent mileage. So, even with its deficiencies. So this is a very pretty map. A lot of rain so far, but it is definitely different looking than the other regions that I've been in so far, and I like that. They've really, looks like, taken some time. And this is one of those maps that came out at the beginning with the game, so it's a base game map. No DLC needed. I think, are we turning to the right here? No, we're supposed to go straight. Ride in the cab for a little bit. And I think, once again, are we supposed to turn to the right? Where's the map say? Yeah, we're turning to the right here. So you can go straight and connect to the other road, or turn right here and continue on this path. I'm hoping that this leads to our checkpoint. So, we have 3 series going now, like I stated. We have the Yukon Ho, which is going to be, we have about a mission and a half left. Actually, we have 1 mission left before we move on to Big Salmon Peak. So, that's good news. We're almost done with Flooded Foothills. And it took us all summer to get that done. And then we also are doing the hardcore series with Mr. Micah and Taylor, hoping that we'll be able to get Kyle in there, and also Feared Fox. On this last episode, you guys, I don't think you've seen it yet, but you might have. We also had Matthew, known as Thomas, also known as Officer Sidrovich. He came in and helped out for a little bit, wrecked his truck up, and hardcore mode is, going to eat him alive, but Feared also tends to wreck his trucks. And I was doing really good for like 4 episodes, and then I bashed my Jeep into I came around a corner too fast, and I fishtailed, swung it left, swung it right, and then ended up smashing myself right into the right into a tree stump. Yeah. Because at higher speeds, the Jeep tends to get a little wiggly. So this is burning a decent amount of fuel. We're doing fine, but it is, a little bit on the high side. It's not as much as the Jeep YJ7, though, or CJ7, the Renegade. But it also holds 15 liters less, so far we've burned 13 liters. The suspension's nice, though. It's keeping us out of trouble, so that's good. Go around these tree stumps if we can. You can see here, there's a lot of mud in this region, a lot of muddy spots. Some nice dry spots, too, but there's definitely some serious mud here. And some of these checkpoints are in mud. Let's see if we go down here. Unlock this without getting stuck. Maybe not. Wow, this is incredible. No, start tracking. So we'll do that. We got to rescue a loaf, it looks like. Well, that'll be one of the first missions we do once we're done unlocking the map. That's right. That's what we'll use the 4 Scout for. The first 3 we'll use to unlock the checkpoints. And then the 4th Scout we'll use to unlock the upgrades, because there will be upgrades that we will have found around the map. Am I going the right way still? Let's stop here and check a real quick look at the map. Yes, it looks like we want to turn right at the next intersection. And that is where? That could be it? Is that it? No, further up. That's it there. Oh, lordy. Pull me up out of that mud. So once again, we're averaging about 2 liters per minute. And it does okay. It's not getting stuck. With that Snowrunner gearbox, it really helps. Once again, I wouldn't, if you're first coming into this game, I would say there's probably other Scouts that work better. Especially if you got the Con as a DLC, you know, that's going to be the best one. But the Con, unfortunately, only carries like 40 liters of fuel, so you got to really watch with it because it runs out of gas real quick. So move on through here. Yeah, so I like this truck. I'm happy with it. All right, where are we going? Looks like it's right on this path, so we'll keep on heading up. We should see it pretty soon. It'll be up over this ridge. Oh, wow, this road's bad right here. Yikes. Don't get in that. Stay to the left. Oh, boy. Turn down low gear. And now speed it back up. Told you. There it is. At the top of the ridge. It's funny, it seems like low, high, and higher. Just about the same. Oh, boing. So I'd say this is a pretty good Scout, especially if you have some things unlocked to start with. And it's interesting to me the fact that the Snowrunner gearboxes came over from America, so that's pretty cool. That first Snowrunner gearbox seems like it unlocked everything, so that's all vehicles get it. That's a good thing. All right. Ooh, I like the music. Oh, yeah. Sweet. So that unlocks a bunch of objectives and 1 upgrade, right? Just 1 upgrade. And there's all this stuff, too, that could probably be searched. That doesn't look like it's part of upgrades. So it doesn't look like there's... Usually you can see vehicles on the map, and I don't see any parked. Like if we go back to where the loaf is, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you go back to where the loaf is, like see that you can see the loaf in the water right there. There's the loaf. And speaking of the loaf, let's head to the garage, and we will get into our loaf. There it is. We'll go ahead and customize this guy. So, same engine, I think. KR 104. Snowrunner gearbox. Somewhere on this map specifically is the upgrade for all these Scouts. So that means that we're stuck with the smallest tires. Not too bad, though. I'll Autonomous Scout. That kind of puts them all at the same level here. Spare wheel. It's really small. Tall mushroom. Yeah, we'll do that. Wait. Which one's? This is more expensive. That goes up higher. That's what we're looking for. Now that's pretty cool. That's a nice roof rack. Toe loops. Anything? Looking for extra lights. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that better. They're both ugly, as all get out. Does this have it? No. Okay. Wait. What does this have? Okay. So you need fog light protective bar. That's what we're looking for. Roof ladder. I love it. Con sun visor. Nah. And we're going to go for the non-Chevy rims once again. That is a paint scheme, but that's not what I like. I like just the basic colors. Though these are not great colors. The blue is not even... I usually like the blue, but I think because the other one was already that color blue, that's kind of cool looking. That's... I don't know. Let's see what else they got. Some of the military colors, that would go well with it. But let's... Desert colors. Yeah, what the heck? We'll go for the 8-ball. I think that's it, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to drive to the next one. I'm going to kind of look at the road, get an outlook for where we're headed. So this time we're going to leave the garage, and we're going to go to the right again, but this time we're going to go left, we're going to go there. So let's do it. How does the loaf? We all know how it looks outside. How does it look inside? Once again, very basic. This is like the Eastern Bloc version of the van again. It looks like a Volkswagen, but runs like crap. Actually, the Russian trucks are nothing to sneeze at. They're pretty. They burn a lot of fuel. They're inefficient. They probably do break down a bit, but they also get it. They're really good off-road. So I think better than a lot of our trucks because they're designed as off-road vehicles. So this is a pretty cool little truck. I'm sure it's going to be top heavy, but especially with that kit on top. But oh, come on. Once again, we have a situation where this thing has all-wheel drive and diff locks factory. That could help you out a lot if you were playing, starting on this map from the beginning and not having anything. And then we can upgrade all these, but I'm not going to. I'll probably just pick one and go with it. Now, this one burns a lot more fuel. You can see here just driving along, we're burning about 4 liters, but we are at a full clip here. So I don't know. Once we get off-roading, that may change. Let's take a look here. Where are we? So we're going to curve to the left, curve to the right, and then the road is on the right. Gosh. This is cute. And you could sleep in it in real life. It's got a huge... actually, it looks like it does... No, it's not a bed. It's just a floor. But you could definitely camp out in this truck. That's kind of cool. Oh, and we're already bogging in. Stay to the right. But it comes right back out again. No problems. I mean, this is really not bad. So we're going to go, let's see, up here. We're just going to kind of weave with this road for a while until we get closer in. We'll have to see what the map is showing, if we need to change course or change roads. Seems like this is the road that goes there, so we'll just kind of follow it. And once again, yeah, burning a lot of fuel. Well, not a lot, but I mean, compared to the last Scout, we're almost double the fuel consumption, and we're not getting. Whoa, we're not getting anything for it. That was pretty intense inside the cabin. Like, it felt like we were going to go over. So, but it is, once again, a heavier vehicle, so that will take more fuel. And we have an extra 20 liters. So, I mean, I don't know. This would not be my first pick for a Scout vehicle. Maybe a secondary Scout vehicle. This definitely has a tow attachment, so it can probably pull some trailers. Like, if you go out there and get your Scout really stuck, this vehicle could possibly come and rescue it, though, it looks like. Come on. You can do this. I hear a woodcock. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know if we have those in America or not. I don't know that I've ever heard one in my... Oh, look at these bridges. This is cool. And we may be spending the night... Oh! Oh, bad, bad, bad. My fault. I didn't realize this was split in two. From the perspective I was looking at, it looked like one bridge. Oh, God. I wanted to slip off. Did a little damage there. That's okay. We'll stop for the night here. Once the sun goes down, we still got some light, though. And I don't know. This could be any of these. I think I'm going to go to the left here. Does that look right? It may not be. This is a tough one. Wait, where is this road even? Okay, yeah, it is to my left. Okay. Uh-oh. I stopped. I didn't realize I was sinking. And okay, we may have to do this, yeah. Pull me out. You can see that I'm drowning. Rain, rain on my face. I'm sinking here in Taymyr. I'm losing my race. Dark skies all around. The hardcore edition of Jars of Clay. Is that possible? It's funny, that was in an era, like, it kind of Dave Matthews started that whole thing. He had good tone, though. Dave Matthews' guitar sounded great, but he started, like, this whole, like, acoustic jam band type, like, thing in the late 90s where everybody wanted to be like that style of music, and they all had these, like, horrible acoustic electric plugins, and they sounded terrible. Like, they had these plug-in guitars. Like, it was all about how the guitar sounded plugged in, and none of them sounded good. But I like Jars of Clay. I think they're a great band. Well, at least that album was great. That second album was terrible. But anyway, my point is they had the worst sounding acoustic guitars I've ever heard recorded. They just were all like you couldn't even hear like what the notes were playing. It was just all chick sound, and then the bass and keyboards kind of made the actual notes. God, this is a terrible road. Come on, loaf. It's weird. I'm pressing the winch button and it wasn't working. I mean, I have the autonomous Scout. I would definitely recommend that for this truck because, dang. Wow, there's some bad camber going on. I should have gone a different route. This seems like a terrible route. And I'm getting stuck on weird, like, I think a branch got me here. Yeah, it did. Or no, I just bottomed out. You know what those acoustic guitars sounded like? They sounded like zippers. It was like a zipper sound. And a lot of people go for that tone. That's why, like, there's There was this company that made these horrible sounding guitars. Everybody loved them though because they were just weird. I hated them, but as an acoustic person, like it's like cringe. They were called Ovation. And, you know, people that know nothing about acoustic guitars thought they were great because they sound great plugged in and, you know, they're fancy and expensive. So they must be great, but they were terrible. And I don't know whatever happened to that company. I think they're still around, but their guitars are horrible. It's not I'm sorry. Like I'm kind of an acoustic snob. If the thing's 80% plastic, it's not an acoustic guitar. I'm sorry. I will say there is one that my cousin bought, this carbon fiber guitar. Yes, you heard me right. It's an acoustic guitar that's carbon fiber. And it's actually not half bad sounding. I was pretty surprised at how it sounded. It records really well. It's actually pretty balanced sounding when you record it. But I don't know. I like it just for the novelty of it, but it's still not the same thing as a real acoustic guitar. But it sounds good. I was admittedly surprised at how well that thing sounded. This is pretty deep forest here. People say that this map gets insane. Like, not this one in particular, but this whole region. Like, they said, like, Tamir is easy, but then, like, the other ones get, like, really hard. Oh, I should have noticed that there was a piece of wood saying, use me. Oh, God. Okay, why don't you connect to something substantial? Freaking winch. Look at the magic mystery van. We are on a tour to find Jerry Garcia. I know he's not dead. He's living in Russia somewhere. Sorry, folks. This just didn't work out. We give up. How else can I get across this? There's really no... Like, a big truck could make that, but this truck is not going to make it. Even with the bigger wheels, I don't know that it would. Okay, here we go. This will work. Okay. So the bad news is the good news is we have lots of fuel on our roof. The bad news is we've already used half a tank, and we have not reached the checkpoint yet. That just shows the Scout is usable, but it's not efficient. And we are on the right road, so this terrible, horrible road that we're on is the right road, if you could even consider it that. It's more of a water run. Ugh, golly. It looks like it's dry, but it's not. It's mud. Frick's sake. I'm trying to get around it to, like, go up the side, and there's just so many ridges and stuff that I can't even get up the side. Come on, awful. Yeah, now we're really burning a lot of fuel now that we're in the gunk. Just remember, the Tuz was 2.3, 2.4 gallons at a push. We're burning about 6, so we are guzzling our way to. If you were in hardcore mode, this would definitely not be a truck to pick. I mean, the Yar, if you can get it, would be the truck I would go after, but okay, we just need to do this. And we're going to, this is a nice flat piece of ground. We're going to stay here for the night, so I'll be right back. Good morning, everybody. That almost didn't start. Oh, good. The tree is going to keep me from advancing. Oh, my gosh. This is terrible. I think on my solo play game where I was kind of like getting used to the region where I was just having fun, I used the con, and it did get up here, but the con also almost ran out of fuel. So once again, this is a pretty consuming route. But the truck is also not doing great. So I give the Tuz a B+. I give this truck about a C, C-. There are definitely way better Scouts to pick from. Once again, the Yar and the con kind of being the best, but the con, once again, is the weakness of not having much fuel, whereas at least the Yar has fuel and it has the ability to carry lots of fuel. I need to get up here, I think. We'll see. Zoinks! It's funny how sometimes shifting gears will get you out of a stick situation. That said, this thing has been, I mean, as far as power and climbing ability goes, this is very good. It's really not, and I don't have the raised suspension either, so we are going to have some issue with these rocks, and that's because I don't have the raised suspension. But it's honestly not doing that bad. It's a shame that we don't have anything to winch to because, well, because this. These rocks. Okay, we'll get away from the rocks a little bit out here on the ledge because that's safe. Hopefully we won't slide off. It could happen. It has happened in the past. But we seem to be sticking to this pretty good with these mud tires. We're going to have to go into the rocks here a little bit, though. There's no way I'm going to get up that. So, come on, Loafy. Oh, man. Loafy Cakes brings us home. Would you do this in real life? I don't know if I would have the nerve to run along that at this angle. This is not good. I shouldn't have gone in the cam view. Oh, Lord. And I've done it. Fourth down and inches. And they missed the field goal. Okay, so I'm going to have to do something. Crapola. Where's the Tuz? How close is the Tuz? Why? Not close at all. So I guess we'll just have to, well, shoot. All right, well, this gives us another opportunity to try some other scouts out, too. So I'll be right back, folks. All right, so we got this beastly little gas-guzzling monster out to rescue the Tuz. This is the Con Marshal. It was if you bought the game pre-release, you got it for free along with the, I want to say it was an international, what's the name of that truck? The Navistar. And you can buy this truck. I think it's like $2 or something like that. It's good. It's really good, actually. But the downside is it's got a really, really small fuel tank and a pretty healthy appetite. We're using the base engine right now, so it won't suck quite as much gas. But there's also a couple different turbo variants that really make this thing go fast. But they also, they suck gas like crazy. I don't know. I tried to keep it a little bit more fuel friendly, consumption friendly. So we got to find our way back. This is the interior of the Marshal, a little bit more modern looking. Still very military basic, but a cool truck nonetheless. And the fact that it gets monster truck tires just kind of makes it, like the Yar, a step above anything else that's out there as far as Scouts go. Once again, though, I prefer the Yar because the Yar has more of a fuel capacity. You see here, we've used almost a quarter tank already. But we've also gotten there a little bit faster, and this part will be, I don't want to say a breeze, because the mud still sucks this thing in, but these tires kind of just push right through it. So, see here where our little loaf was getting stuck, we're just kind of flying right over the top of it. So, these tires are very helpful, and we're not using the diff lock right now. We're just using all-wheel drive, but we already burned a quarter tank at this point. So, it's not fuel efficient at all. Here we can see we get in the mud. So just you do what you can. It's got all-time all-wheel drive, lockable diffs. Let's see if we can cross here. Come here. And we've been here, and road we know already goes this way. But look how much faster we've gotten here already. So this thing, the nice thing about it is it's quick. There's no denying that this thing gets through stuff. And once again, the mud it does not struggle with, but you're going to have to keep a fuel truck nearby because you're going to be constantly running out of fuel with this truck. So you have to plan ahead with it. But it is a great Scout. Overpowered, yes. They have nerfed it a little bit. I know some people are complaining because they nerfed it too much. I'm like, I don't know, man. It kind of needed some nerfing, but it's still a great truck. The fuel tank, once again, we've almost used up half a tank now. And this is the part that the loaf really struggled with, and like we can just kind of cut right through the middle. So. No. That's the other thing you have to be careful about because it's so bouncy. Yeah, it can flip over fairly easily, so be careful. Be careful what you wish for, little children. Yikes. It's a good thing we have some good trucks to bring back here because these roads are a nightmare. Typical of the Russian forests. They are just about as base dirt tracky as you can get. I really like the map though. So far it's cool, it's challenging, it has that Russian look, and it's kind of like some of those trial maps that we used to play on when we were testing trucks out and having fun multiplayer. So this part's a little bit scary. Look at that though. Powers right through. Yeah. As expected. Once again, this is the big ascent. The loaf really struggled here. I think the loaf is also made by the Con Corporation. These are not real brands. If they are, forgive me, but I'm pretty sure these trucks are loosely based on like Maz and Gaz and some of these other companies that make Eastern European and Eastern Bloc trucks. They're not all Russian either. Some of them are based on like Polish trucks and Belarus. So they're not all Russian. Ukrainian. So I don't know. I don't know all the brands, but the Con is like the generic brand. Same with like all the names. Tuz, Voron. None of them are real brands. Which is funny because all the American ones are real brands. I don't know how they were able to get the American ones but not get the Russian ones, or the Eastern European. But maybe because there are so many countries that made it difficult. Look at this, though. We power right over these rocks. And we've used up about the same ratio of fuel that we used up in the loaf. Wrong button. So that should make us feel better. We've used most of our gas. But the same thing was true of the Lofa. All right, let's get this thing picked up. How about if we connect it to something that actually matters? There we go. The loaf's going to have to... No. That's not going to work. We're going to have to pull the loaf forward. Come on. What gives? No, huh? What's going on here? Why can't I move? I can't even move. I was stuck on something. This rescue is not going so good. Whoa. Camera attack. We need to get it around that rock face so it's not going to slip off the cliff. Come on. There we go. All right. Stop engine. We're going to repair the con loaf. Yep. See, it is con. Con! And then we're going to refuel ourselves. No. Nope. Roof rack. The nice thing about this is the roof rack actually carries enough fuel for 2 fill-ups and more. Right? No, 2 fill-ups. So you can go 3 times as far with the roof rack. And we're going to change truck over to this guy. And this guy, he can fill himself up. We'll refuel him. He carries enough for 1.5, like 1 2/3 refills. So not quite as good of a ratio, but not bad still. Oh, we got a little dent on our roof. Dang it. So good job to the con marshal. So I'm glad we get to see that one too. Hopefully we won't have to see the Yar, but we might. We got millions of dollars here, so we can play around a little bit. Let's go ahead and launch the observation. And take a look outside and see what is there. All right. So we've got an upgrade, another mission, a bunch of missions. Cool. So 1, 2. We might have to bring that trailer here that unlocks areas like you do a scan. That'd probably be a good thing to do here too, because it's got a lot of spaces that are not uncovered even when you uncover the map. So we got 2 upgrades, right? Maybe even more. I just see the 2. Okay, so let's go on to our next scout. Oh Lord, this is what we're gonna go that far one in. Oh man, it's a big ask. This has, what is this? This has got a power to weight ratio of really crap. This gives us a little bit more power. Let's do that. It's a truck engine. Interestingly, can go into our what appears to be some sort of possibly a Yugo. I don't know. Looks like it can take on trailers, though. I don't know. We'll see what it can take. This gets 2 bigs. Look at that suspension. Tune custom. Man. Too bad we don't have those. These are all in Tamir. So we should have those after this episode. We'll have all these cool things, which kind of sucks that we don't have them now, but it's okay. And once again, this will have the mud tire option, which we're probably going to go with because apparently this is a pretty muddy map. No. Shoes and socks. Come on, Arthur. Sorry, guys. Patience is a virtue with me. All right. Once again, Advanced Scout. How do we have all this money? I worked for it, believe it or not. I've actually earned this in the game. There is no cheating going on. Aside from trucks that we sold, we have $1.5 million. We can pretty much do anything we want at this point. Spare wheel goes inside. Nope, I don't want a flat cap. I wanted the tall front facing. Thanks. Okay. Frame add-ons. We have a small roof rack and a roof rack. We're going to go with a big roof rack. That has lights on it, too. That's pretty cool. Rear bumper, double pipe. Ooh, police pursuit. That's cool. Police. I want police bumpers. Rooftop. Those none of those because we've already got that. Oh, stock bumper on the front. Polymer. That's the matching police bumper. So we've got stock winch pipe. This one gives us some more lights. Do we need more lights? Do we really need more lights? Let's go with the polymer. Yuck. Oh, sell that. Okay. Round beacon, that ruins that. Twin horn, sure. Why not? I never do the horns. Such a waste of money. Angled with beacons. Nah, we don't need that. Go with the Russian rim. Trout finder. Yeah. Different cool colors. Yeah. Oh, that's what. Now, see, the Russian blue. We got this horrible color. We got that horrible color, that horrible color. I kind of like that, actually. And then we have the blue. I think we're going to go with this. Yeah, let's do it. Yep. As expected. This thing could be kind of beastly, though. Yeah, I just did that. Sorry, I was scratching my leg, and yeah, that's an unfair thing. This could be beastly once you unlock it. So I think we'll actually hold on to this and keep it for a while. I think we'll probably hold on to all these scouts and kind of mess around with them on the different maps because they're going to get better. All of them are going to get better, and I'd like to keep going with this. So it's kind of fun to try the different ones out. I'm picking my nose now, so that almost killed me. Don't pick your nose while you're driving. So we need to go back here. This central road takes us to, I guess we followed this road for quite some time. We used to turn off here, so we're just going to keep going. And we're going to go to here. No, we're not. We're going to go here and then left. And then right. Okay, so cross the bridge. Okay. Oh my gosh, this thing is so slow. Fuel consumption, not great. Less than the con, more than the Tuz. But when you turn four-wheel drive off, it's not bad, but that's kind of... Okay, it's really good when you turn four-wheel drive off. Do I go straight? I go straight. Okay, sorry, guys. This is going to take me a while. Once again, I'm not familiar with the map, so be patient with me. Oh, my God. This thing can't climb up the hill. It wasn't kidding that these tires do not do well on pavement. Seems a little bit like exaggerated to me, but, you know, I don't know. So we'll use the truck to get the upgrades because I want to do that one too. And then we'll go from there. At some point, I'm sure we're going to have to whip out the Yar too. The Yar will definitely be in. We've been using it in Lake COVID. I've got a couple videos on Lake COVID. We will be doing more there too. So this thing looked orange in the garage. It's kind of looking brown outside though. Okay, this is terrible. This car's handling is awful. And once again, we're running it in. This looks like a really crappy version of a Volkswagen Golf. It's a car for the peoples. It's the people's car. Don't hit that. Ugh. I'm steering, but it's not doing anything. Oh my God. What the heck happened there? That's where the upgrade is, down there? What? How the... What? I guess it's a bit on that way. We'll deal with that later. Wait, was that a different upgrade that we just saw? It was. See, I'm telling you, there's things here that are hidden that we're going to have to drive around and find because they're not showing up on the map. So we'll have to, maybe we'll use the Yara for that. Like, we'll see. I got all these ideas. Or we could run in the upgrades and then we'll do this. We'll use this one to get the, I don't know, to get that, the hidden things. I'm surprised after seeing that it didn't register it on the map, though. That's a little annoying. The weather's turning really bad now. I'm trying to keep it in two-wheel drive as much as possible. At least it's not taking damage. It's those big polymer bumpers. They're just absorbing everything. It's amazing. Okay, so we are... Nope, keep going. It's the next big road we're going to turn left. Right? I mean, correct? Yeah. Yeah, and then we're going to go here, around all this stuff, passing an upgrade up to that thing. This car is terrible. I don't know, man. I think we'll run out of gas and stuff. Oh, my gosh. Just grip. It is really this bad. I'm not kidding. This thing is horrible. It's sliding all over. This might do better with like monster truck size, like all-terrain or off-road tires rather than these mud tires. It was too small. Okay, we are going this way. Correct? Yes. You are going this way. Definitely going to have to be in four-wheel drive for this. And already it's handling better, but we are burning fuel like there's no tomorrow. The double horns do not make it sound any different. When in Russia. Oh, God. So disappointing. This is bad. How am I supposed to get through this? This is all marsh down here. Go this way because you can pull yourself across, dummy. Dummy, pull yourself across. You've done it now. Okay, there you go. I'm already like totally not in love with this. Like I said, maybe it gets like way better when you upgrade it, but right now it's really bad. I feel like it just won't go. It's like just slogging along. But once again, I'm not going to pass judgment yet because it's not. It has many upgrades, but as it stands, it's pretty bad. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. I'm going to have to stick to the tree line because I got to be able to winch. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, it's so close. This truck is terrible. And no fault of its own. The road is really bad, but I don't know. I think we're definitely not going to make it in the state that this truck is in. Maybe. I mean, we're going to keep trying. Okay, that was a stroke of luck there that I was able to grab a hold of that. I was about to give it up. I mean, we've made it about halfway there, but this, we haven't hit the hard roads that we were in the other Scouts. And look at this. I mean, it's, once again, I think it's because it's so low. I don't know. We'll see. There's some of you that have used this already, and you're like, Arthur, just shut up because it's great. I haven't found that yet, but some of you, I'm sure, have already taken this thing all the way, and you're like, it's the most amazing Scout I've ever used. We'll see. I do oftentimes have to eat my words in this game, so dang it. We are a long way away. Okay, back onto okay roads. So I think the real test will be for this one especially, like the upgrades. Whereas the Tuz feels like a lot more capable. Though I think the Tuz would struggle. I think they are going to They're all going to struggle. The Tuz will struggle through here. So I want to go that way. Which way do I want to go? Nope, still going straight. I mean, maybe, potentially that's a road that we could take. So let's try it. Where is that? That's right here, correct? No, it's to the left. Don't go in there. That's a lake. Yeah, I think once we get the suspension on this thing, it will definitely get better. I just think right now it's, it's not enough power to, and it's too low. It's just dragging on the ground. Here it's doing fine, though. We need to get up out of this mire. I'm thinking that road right there is where we're going to go. Yeah. Yeah, so staying off-road actually has helped me a little bit with this truck. Don't go in there. That's a marsh. All right. All right, so we're doing better now. That's good. All right, so I will say this thing is pretty slow, though, and it is really sucking gas. So, yeah. I definitely feel like that the Tuz handles better. Oh my God, this is the road that we found. But the Tuz also has bigger wheels and sits higher, so. All right. You failed me. Wow, I'm not getting any traction on that one. What? The little tree holds on, but the big one falls? Never should have let you go. I should have held you with my winch forever. Come on, baby. Come on, honey. You can do it. Up the hill. Up the hill. Oh my gosh, it's 2:30 in the morning. I got to go to bed. Jeez. I got to take my car in tomorrow, like early to Kia to get the oil change and tire rotation time at 15,000 miles. Actually, almost 16. Actually, it might be over 16. Anyway, done the oil 3 times, but the tires need to rotate. They need to rotate. Rotato. Oh, God. No. Oh, there's a road there. Stay out of the muck. Please be no muck, no muck, no muck. Okay, good. All right. Okay. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. It could partly be because I chose the big roof rack, too. I mean, it's probably really weighing us down. This is a big rack on top. But I want that extra fuel. So... because we need the Don should float over the... You dang little tree. All right, let's refuel. Dang, this only carries 40? Oh, that's bad. Okay, we need to... What? I'm so lost. Okay, we need to turn to the right. Okay. Back up. And tally-ho! We're going to sally forth and take the objective. Maybe. if we don't run out of fuel. Now, in all fairness, this checkpoint is twice as far as the other two. So, yes, we did burn through almost the entire tank of fuel, but we've also gone pretty far into the map, like further than we've been. So, we'll see how this car grows and how it hopefully gets better after I unlock. It says that all the parts for these trucks are here on this map, so they're here somewhere. We're just going to have to find them. And it looks like some of the parts are hidden and not showing, so we're going to have to really, like, scour the map for stuff, which is annoying. But it is what it is. This is a really good road, covered with trees and debris. At least it's dry. All right, quick look. Is this going the way we want? Sort of. So there's a cut through coming up here that we're going to have to turn at. But we are closing in on the watchtower, so that's good. And after that, we're going to do one, like, I'm going to go to that closest upgrade with the pickup truck, and then I got to call it a night because I do have to go to bed. And we have recorded for an hour. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some of these longer episodes. I know some people like them shorter. Most people like them longer. You guys are so patient with me as I'm going through this game. It's taken a really long time. And there's more content coming. That's the crazy part. Like, it's just, there's so much stuff to this game. Continuing. Please tell me that does not say that this is a radioactive area. What? This better not be like spin tires where you freaking die if you go. That's not good. Only in Russia. They post a sign. Danger. Keep out. Obviously this road's been radiated. It's melted. Well, if I could read Russian, it probably was telling me that I should not go this way, but I can't read Russian, so. That's definitely a radioactivity sign, though. Just, how the frig. But this is the way it looks like, so. The watchtower should be, yep, there it is, up on the left. I'm going to get out of this muck. So we made it. We did have to winch quite a bit, but you know what? That's really not this car's fault. This map is tough, and this car is not upgraded. So I think we probably will see that this will get better once. Oh man, these ruts. Once it gets upgraded, because it's already like some of this hard stuff. It's kind of amazing what it's going through, and we are really low to the ground. So I think once we raise this car up, it will be a much better Scout. I think. But we'll keep going with this. So hidden Russian nuclear site. Turn left. Turn right. Turn left for graves of employees. Yep. They make us go all the way to the top. Okay, well. This is where we hid the bodies from the nuclear explosion at the plant. Those crazy Russians. There is another upgrade in the area. Upgrade there, factory fuel station, upgrade. And if I remember right, there was one by our base, wasn't there? Yeah, there's like one down here. So we'll go rescue that one next. Well, lots of upgrades, good. I'm gonna go park somewhere a little safer. Like right here. This car sucks. All right, I'll be back. All right, so this is the last Scout. Nothing's unlocked, of course, so that. So we got the same thing. These are an Amur, or Amur. So this truck came out with that DLC, and so we don't have any of the things that are going to make this a great Scout, which kind of sucks because we can't take it to its full potential. But we can still put mud tires on it, which is not bad. We can get a nice winch on it. We can also put on the diff locks, snorkel. So this will all things that'll make it a much better truck. Supplies to keep it running. I kind of like that bumper better. The stock one's gross. I've already got that. Don't need any of that. Cool. Get rid of that. I like these. I like the rope ones. Side pipe threshold. We don't need horns. They obviously don't do anything. Non-Chevy things. Colors. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Blue's my favorite color, right? So we're going to go with that. Okay, and it's night. I mean morning. So let's go grab that first upgrade. We know where it's at, sort of. Look at those little wheels. The truck definitely needs to be lifted, but it is already higher. You can see the difference between this that little Don that we were driving, how low it was. This is a lot higher up. So, all right. So let's see here. Once again, we're gonna go to the same place pretty much. Around the curve, and it looks like it was across from the road that we took before. So we'll get to take this for some off-roading. This carries a nice big 80 liters of fuel. We're burning, honestly, about the same as the other ones. But this was, see this how this is just going up the hill. We're not struggling, where the Don couldn't get up the hill. So this handles a lot better. And because of that, we're actually going to burn a little less fuel. But we're burning about 3 liters per minute, so that's actually better than the Don. The Tuz is the only one that gets better mileage. And these are with the default engines. Once again, that'll go up and down, depending on what variant engine or type of engine that you're using. But so far, the Con's the most efficient. This, I would say, is probably the second most efficient speed versus gas burning. And we're not having to use all-wheel drive because this is an actual truck. It's not some kind of other vehicle trying to pass as a truck. I think our upgrade was down in here somewhere, so let's go ahead and work our way down. I like this truck already. This is definitely going to be in the up list of which ones did you like the best. Are there better ones? Yeah, of course. And once again, the Tuz and the not the Tuz, the Yar and the Marshall, the Con Marshall, are just automatically going to be better trucks because they're freaking huge. That's a little bit of an unfair advantage because these are trucks that you don't get giant monster truck tires for, and so they have to be used a little bit more carefully. But the Yar's the best. I mean, if you're going to go for one, like I got lots of money, so I could spend money on these Scouts and upgrade them and do all that stuff. If you're struggling in the game and you can get the Yar, then the Yar is the way to go. It really is. So, but from a competition standpoint, this is a lot more fun to try it this way. Wow, they just dump stuff down here, I guess. And once again, wow, that's going to be tough to get to. You can see I'm using low gear to get down here. And oh man, we got rocks mixed with mush. That's good. Making for a very easy descent. This is where a lifted kit would probably help. Unfortunately, we do not get that with this truck until we do Amur. Or Amor, if you want. Oh, it's a Lada. Look at that. 2 Ladas. And there's some kind of truck frame there. And then across the river is a MTZ tractor dumped in the, maybe, hopefully we'll see one of those as a mod. Yeah, we have to winch over to here. The nice thing is they gave us some winch points because this is a really rough, this is rough. I don't know how we're going to get back out, though. That's get the upgrade. So what is this for? Show truck list. Tatra, Dan, Kolob, Zisk. So this is for a lot of stuff. Okay. It's like the scene where, in Person of Interest, where the guy tells John Reese to use his head, and he says, okay, and he headbutts the guy and knocks him unconscious. Use your head. Okay. Thankfully, these are actually, it's a big help that these are down here, because I don't know how we would have gotten back out aside from this. Powering our way out. Nope, no traction at all. Rocks are hard to get out of, especially with these, without a really like crawler suspension and bigger tires, bigger suspension. But we've done it, thanks to the developer's kind placement of a couple dead trees. This is a disaster. It's a calamity. Okay, so once again, this is something where this truck, if it were upgraded, would probably have a slightly easier time dealing with. Right now, I don't know. So we've gotten into trouble. So we need to rescue this truck with something a little bit bigger. Let's see what we got. Dun, 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 dun. This thing's freaking awesome. I love this truck. The Tatra. I'm not sure what model is this. This is a Tatra 805. Carries fuel, and I've got on the roof there, I've got 200 repair points. What else could you ask for? All-wheel drive, monster truck ability. This thing's a little beast. Not sure what kind of trailers it pulls. This is not, once again, a review of these trucks, so we're just having fun tonight, trying out some of the trucks. Look at the cockpit. This thing's awesome. It's like a 50s fire truck. Maybe that's what it was designed to be originally. I don't know. Tatra makes some cool trucks. We'll see how it does, though. There's no race suspension, so we'll see how it does when it comes to actually pulling the truck out. But so in the next episode, we'll finish collecting all the upgrades, and we'll go ahead and I want to pull that loaf out. I have one more DLC truck up my sleeve that I want to show you guys. There's others too, but they haven't been unlocked yet. So, this is the Tatra. It's coming for you. Whoa. And who cares about gas mileage when you have 600 liters of fuel to burn? Maybe not the greatest rock crawler, though, because of its little tight frame. Like, there's not a lot of suspension there. But I love trucks like this. It can take it has a service bed, like a service trailer with like a lot of repair points. I think like 500 maybe, or I don't know, I'll have to check it. It's got a flatbed attachment for carrying one regular cargo. And then I forget what the other thing is, but we'll take, maybe like a tow. We'll take a look at it in the garage once I get this done. I mean, honestly, out of all of them, you could definitely use this truck as a scout truck. And it would probably be the best, all of them. This mud is bad. Crap, I kind of dug myself in. There we go. But just put it in low, and it works its way out, I think. Uh-oh. Come on, little guy. You can do this. There we go. Tell you what, going uphill in rocks is tough. Like, no matter what truck, the Jeep probably would do it better, the Rubicon, because it's got that crawler suspension. I wish they would add that to more trucks. Okay, I don't want to dig in, so we're going to go ahead and get myself out a little further. Actually, we'll winch this guy back up. Pull him further up. I got a rock on my suspension, so even the biggest truck gets stuck sometimes. Oh, man, this is going to turn into a double rescue. Oh, bye. I got to go bad. So what's happened is you can see this rock has gotten underneath, and I'm just not making, with the mud, I'm not making any headway. So let's go ahead and change trucks. See if we can't get this truck to go differently. Nope, he's stuck too. Look at that. This is serious soup, and this is what you deal with in Russia. What the? Who got back? What? Arg. Okay, we might get out now. A little different speeds. Man, what a mess. Come on. So be careful getting this part, obviously. You may want to wait till you have a bigger truck, because this is just, none of these trucks are doing it. The Marshall would get down here and back up. I thought I'd get all excited, though, with this truck and show you how great it was. But since we have nothing to winch to, there's just, like, no hope. Erg. I get a little nudge from that truck. Nope, we are just stuck. So ends that. We could just recover the trucks, but I want to do it. You know how I am. I like to go all the way. So, dang it. So I did get to cover this truck after all. This is the last DLC truck I wanted to show you, and this is obviously a monster Tatra. This thing is wicked. And so anyway, we're going to take this to go rescue our stupid idiot friend who drove his truck into the mud. I can't believe this guy. I love this truck. I've been playing around with this too in my single-player profile, and it is a very, very strong, very capable truck. So I'm going to drive down there, guys. I'll catch up. Well, look at this. Well, we'll cruise over this first. You can see just how this thing just cruises over almost anything. Like it's 8-wheel drive, and super good tires, and it just goes. Now we probably still will get stuck, but I'm going to try desperately to get those little trucks out and pull them home. So I'll catch you when I get down there. I'll be back in just a second. All right, we are arriving at the pit of death. There it is, right up there, the quarry of the quarrelsome quarry. And this thing burns a ton of fuel, but it's got a pretty big fuel tank, and it's about the same as the American trucks. I mean, definitely for the amount of fuel that you burn, you're getting a lot of truck. It's definitely worth it. So, this is one of the coolest DLC trucks that I've seen so far. Obviously, you also have, I forget what the other one is. There's that, the Renegade or whatever it's called. That thing's great, too. Not the Renegade. What is that? The Bandit. The Bandit is also really good, and we'll probably employ that here, too, because it's another good 8-wheel drive truck designed for the harsh Russian conditions. But this one just came out recently, so we've already looked, I think, at the Bandit, but maybe not. I don't know. Bandit's great, though. This truck comes stock, though, in better shape. The Bandit has like road tires and stuff. This truck just comes with like everything you need already equipped. It's a heavy duty truck. So let's attach the winch to our poor little Tatra. We'll get these trucks out of here and get them up to the road where we can better assess how to deal with like getting them out of this. Look at this, even this truck though. Wow, if this truck gets stuck, I'll be shocked. Well, with the weight of the Tatra on it, it's getting stuck. We'll move ahead, and we'll just kind of go in stages to get this out. Look at that, man. So be careful coming down here, because this obviously is... I would say probably this is a spot where you'd really want the Con Marshal. But, I mean, if you don't have that DLC, you got to work with what you got. So there's lots of trucks in the game to pick from. The Russians give you a lot of choices, but that is a hard upgrade to get. And honestly, not that, I don't know. It's an engine for the trucks. How bad do you really need that? It's the stones that make it so difficult to get out of there. Come on, pull that guy out. Quit trying to flip over. Oh, his engine wasn't on. That's part of the problem. All right, so let's get this guy up to the road in safety. And we'll go back down for the other truck. So we got a pair of Tatras here. Both of them are excellent. Now, Tatra is a real Russian. Well, I don't remember where Tatra's made. I don't think it's Russian. I think, I don't know, I'm not going to say what it is because I'm going to be wrong. Maybe Czechoslovakian? Well, it's not going to be Czechoslovakia. It'll be Czech Republic. But maybe not. I don't remember. Maybe Ukraine. I don't know. It's not Russian. I know that. Oh, come on. So we got our little rescue party. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this extended super edition of Snowrunner as we introduce Tamir. I think Tamir. It's probably Tamir. As we had fun tonight playing with our trucks, trying different trucks out, seeing some of the DLC trucks for the people that have bought the season pass and all that stuff. Let's go down and get that other truck. So even the strongest truck that I can think of, and once again, I haven't unlocked all the other trucks, so there probably are other ones that are stronger. Hey, backup beeper. Please do. What are you doing? Nope, not far enough. I want to see if I can grab it without getting all the way down in there again, but I think we're just going to have to we're going to have to deal with it. See here, this truck has no problem getting down. It's the getting back out that's a little rough. But then again, we also don't have the best engine. These trucks all are going to have parts found. So you can say, but Arthur, you can put that on the bed. I'm planning on it, but not yet. Not yet, my friends. I always think it's easier to winch stuff out and then like deal with putting it on the beds, because like if you don't get it straight, it'll fall off. And if he's not on straight, it'll also tip the truck over. So, like, we just yanked this one out sheer strength because this truck's lighter. So, careful. Don't tip. Look at it just climb right over those rocks, though. World leader in off-road trucks, Tatra. So that was fun. We got to do a little rescue mission. I think we're probably, the way that this map looks like it's going to be, we're probably going to see several of those during the recording sessions of this game. I don't think it's going to all go easy. For sure. Okay, so we're going to stop right here. And I'm going to run the evacuator. And we're going to, let's see, we're going to... all right, and then we're going to lower it. That's extended all the way. All right, change trucks. I'm so glad they did this, guys. Like, this makes the game fun right here. Nope. Go back off. We're going to do it until it's right. Boop. And then control evacuator, and we're going to suck it up. Raise it and suck it in. All in one nice smooth motion. So we got our scout truck on, and back up. And we're going to attach the Tatra. And head home. How cool is that? The winch truck we'll just drag it, because this truck's got enough power to drag it home. So there we go. As long as we're careful, we can get both of these trucks home in one trip. And we're safe. So I'm going to head back to the garage, guys. I will see you there, and we'll do our wrap-up, so I'll be right back. All right, folks, so hopefully you enjoyed this first episode of the Tamir region. We definitely had fun, and, you know, now we get to see all these scouts lined up together, and we had a fun time testing them out and also trying out the Tatra. So it begins. Our adventure has started. I can't wait to find all the parts for these little trucks and get them upgraded all the way. Once again, I think the Tuz probably was my favorite, just because of how small it is. It reminds me of the Jeep. However, I would say close second would be the Sentinel. And honestly, for fun, if you have it, the Tatra is also a lot of fun. Even though it's not a Scout per se, it definitely can do scouting duties, and probably better than all these trucks because it has monster truck tires and carries pretty much a good several hours worth of fuel. You could unlock at least this map, if not like 2 or 3 maps with one tank. So that probably makes it like way better than any of the other Scouts out there. But anyway, it was fun doing this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. So once again, thanks for being here. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe Make sure to check out my Twitch channel. We've been doing a lot more stuff on there lately. And it's in the description, the Twitch channel link. And you can join up for free. If you want to throw us your Twitch, if you want to support my channel, you can throw us your Prime donation. It's free for you. And Twitch Prime gives us $5 a month. So, I mean, it's a pretty big, if each of you did that watch, you got 800 people on here. You guys would make me a rich, rich man if you throw me for nothing. It's all free for you. You can support my channel that way. Anyway, so be sure to check out Twitch because we are doing hardcore mode at least once a week, if not twice. We also do American Truck Simulator convoys on there. Sometimes I do flight sim flights on there where we have people come together and we fly. Minecraft. We do all kinds of stuff on there, but we've been doing the Snowrunner hardcore series on there also. So be sure to check that out. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. Have a great night, and I will see you guys later. Bye.